Ever wonder why some people just seem to make it while everyone else is stuck in the same old cycle? Have you ever felt like you're working your tail off, but your bank account hasn't moved an inch in years? Today, I'm going to share the 5 specific habits I had to kill to go from being totally broke at 25 to be financial free by the time I was 32. The truth is, building wealth isn't about finding the perfect, secret job. It's about stopping the behaviors that are quietly keeping you poor. If you want to be 99% ahead of other people, you have to do something that 99% of the people won't do. In this video, I'm going to dive into why your habit of starting over is actually a trap, the danger of seeking permission from people who haven't done anything, why you need to stop betting on the stock market and start betting on yourself, how your social circle is acting like a ceiling on your income, the one person in your life who could be sabotaging your entire future. For making this content, I spent hours, and this is only because spreading the knowledge throughout my community. If only one person can change his life, that means I have done my job perfectly fine. For keeping these contents valuable and get more people to watch it, I need you to like the video and subscribe to the channel once you finish it, and send it to a friend who matters to you. The quitting trap. Let's get real for a second. The biggest reason people stay broke isn't a lack of opportunity, it's a lack of staying power. We live in a world where everyone is looking for the next shiny thing. It's like that friend we all have who decides they want to get fit, tries Orange Theory for 3 weeks, says, "It's not working," switches to CrossFit for a month, then moves on to yoga. They aren't getting results because they aren't working, they're just hopping. Money works the same way. Every time you hit a wall in a business or a job and decide to jump ship for a better side hustle, you lose all your momentum. You're basically restarting at zero over and over. Success is actually pretty boring sometimes. It's about sticking with one thing even when it's frustrating, unclear, or just plain repetitive. If you can't handle being frustrated, you're going to have a hard time getting rich. Discipline is the thing that pays the bills, not new ideas. Stop asking for a hall pass. Are you waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to go after your dreams? If you are, you've already given them control over your life. I remember when I decided to pack up and move to Australia with $5 grand in my pocket. My family and friends thought I was losing my mind. If I had waited for their thumbs up, I'd still be sitting in my hometown wondering, what if? Most people give advice based on their own fears, not on actual facts. If the people you're asking for approval don't have the life you want, why are you listening to them? Action is what gives you clarity, not a group chat full of opinions. You have to be your own board of directors. Stop outsourcing your confidence to people who are just as confused as you are. You are the best investment. I see so many people with a couple $1,000s in savings stressing out over which crypto to buy or what the stock market is doing. Look, multiplying money is great, but you have to actually earn it first. In my 20s, I didn't spend money on fancy clothes or a nice car. Every extra cent I had went into courses, mentors, and learning new skills. Think about it this way. You can't put lipstick on a pig. You can buy the flashy watch, but if you don't have the skills to back it up, it's all fake. The return on investment you get from becoming more valuable is way higher than any market return. If you spend $1,000 on a course that teaches you a skill that makes you $10,000, that's a 1,000% return. You won't find that on Wall Street. Invest in your own software first. If you want me to make a video about investing in yourself by learning a new skill, just write me a comment below and I'll start making it. Your circle is your ceiling. This one is a tough pill to swallow, but you have to stop taking financial advice from broke people. If you wouldn't ask a couch potato for gym advice, don't ask someone struggling with debt how to build an empire. We are products of our environment. When I moved to Australia, the biggest shock wasn't the weather or people's Aussie accent. It was hearing how people talked about money. In some circles, making $100,000 is the peak. In others, it's the bare minimum to stay in the room. When you hang out with people who have higher standards, your brain naturally starts looking for ways to meet those standards. If you can't find those people in person yet, find them online. Read their books. Watch their content. Surround yourself with the mindset of where you want to be, not where you currently are. The partner factor. Finally, let's talk about who you're coming home to. You cannot build a massive life with someone who is afraid of your growth. Sometimes a partner might feel threatened by your success because money represents power and freedom. If you start making more, the power dynamic shifts, and that can make an insecure person very uncomfortable. I've seen high performers completely dim their own light because their spouse was constantly sowing seeds of doubt or complaining about the work it takes to win. The wrong partner will cost you more than any bad business deal ever could. You need someone who is your biggest fan, not someone who resents the fact that you're leveling up. If talking about your big goals makes your partner defensive or triggered, you might be carrying extra weight you don't need. Staying where you are is actually pretty easy. You just keep doing what feels good right now, keep listening to the wrong people, and keep avoiding the hard stuff. But if you want a life that 99% of people don't have, you have to start doing the things that 99% of people won't do. It's about choosing the long-term win over the short-term comfort.